can you please look up this site?
See if we can figure out something.
Your Honor, you're muted.
Let me try that again. 14B District Court is now in session. This is Magistrate Hilary Braley presiding. Now calling case number 24W001957. This is the Township of Ypsilanti versus Samantha Weston. Can I have appearances for the record, please?
Assistant Public Defender Sonia Chenault on behalf of Ms. Weston. Ma'am, state your full name for the record.
Samantha Lee Weston.
Okay, thank you. So today is the date and time set for an arraignment in this matter. What I have is a citation dated June 27th of 2024 that charges that on or about that date, it looks like the incident might have actually taken place on 6/25 at Elder Street and Highland Court. You were cited for having a nuisance, noisy, or vicious dog. There's a note here that your dog bit the neighbor's dog on June 25th. This is a misdemeanor with a maximum penalty of up to 90 days in jail, a $500 fine with court costs, or both. Do you understand all that?
Yes.
Okay. Did you have a chance to review an advice of rights form?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have any questions about your rights?
No.
Okay. Thank you. Then Attorney Chenault.
Yes, Your Honor, we will stand mute and ask for a personal bond at this time. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Just so I can hear whoever that is in the background. I'm not sure if you want that or not. Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. They're doing construction next door.
Okay. Okay, so what I am going to do is set this for a pre-trial date that will be October 22nd. That will be at 9 a.m. over Zoom in front of me, and the court will set a personal recognizance bond at this time.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you, and you are free to sign out of Zoom.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Now calling case number 24W001960. This is the Township of Ypsilanti versus William Riney.
Assistant Public Defender Sonia Chenault on behalf of Mr. Riney. Sir, can you unmute and then state your name for the record? You're on mute, sir. You have to unmute.
Unmuted. Okay, I'm unmuted. Hey, Blue.
Okay, state your name for the record.
William Riney.
Okay, thank you.
And Blue
So,
Riney. And Blue Riney.
okay, thank you. So today's the date and time set for an arraignment in this matter. What I am seeing is a citation issued June 27th, 2024 that charges that on or about that date, you did have a dog at large, not under your control. I've got a note here that that was at 396 Elder Street. And
Yes, I was. Go ahead. Excuse me, Honor.
Okay, well, so at this point, I'm just making sure that you understand what the charge against you is. There's a note here that you were given a verbal warning to leash your dog. And again, that was on June 27th. So that is a misdemeanor. There's a maximum penalty of up to 90 days in jail, a $100 fine with court costs, or both. Do you understand all that?
Yep.
Okay, thank you. Did you have a chance to review an advice of rights form?
Not really, but I can waive those.
Okay, well, so we're not having an actual hearing right now. This is just an arraignment. The prosecutor isn't here. Okay, so we can't have a hearing on this. You do have the right to remain silent because anything that you say can be used against you. Attorney Chenault, did you want to address the plea and the bond?
Yes, Your Honor. We stand muted so the charge is asked for a personal bond and for a new court date to be set. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. So the pretrial date in this matter is being set for October 22nd, 2024. That will be at 9 a.m. over Zoom in front of me. The court will set a personal recognizance bond at this time.
Okay. When can I request a jury trial?
Okay, so you can request a jury trial. Now, you should probably talk to the public defender about how exactly that works. But
Mr. Riney, someone from the public defender's office will be in contact with you before your next court date, and they'll discuss the matter with you, okay?
well, and this changes things because that means I'm changing the court date and the pretrial is going to be in front of the judge.
Okay.
So,
I mean, you know, Your Honor, can I say something?
well, as I've said, this is an arraignment to make sure that you understand what the charge against you is. So whatever you say is on the record, but it can be used against you in court. So,
Right, right.
okay. Okay, so we're going to set this for a pretrial date that will be September 4th, and that will still be over Zoom. It will still be at 9 a.m., but it will be in front of Judge Washington.
Okay.
Okay.
Still like to say something.
You can certainly say something. It at this stage of the game likely won't
Right.
make a difference. Okay.
All right. You see, hey Blue, my dog, she's been waiting in the trailer for a half hour for you folks, okay? Okay?
Yes.
Now watch this. In Blue, in. Come on, in. Oh, she won't do it. Usually she goes in, but she's shy. All right, thank you very much. We'll take it up at another time.
Okay. Thank you.
Have a good day.
Yep. Thank you. You too.
You're supposed to go in the van.
I can still hear you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, maybe I brought a little light to your job today.
And Attorney Chanel, you are not muted, just so you're aware.
Okay.
Good afternoon. Give me just a moment. Now calling case number 24W000912. This is the Township of Ypsilanti versus Marcus Wallace. Can I have your name for the record, please? You need to unmute.
Your Honor, is this an arraignment?
It is not. It is a show cause hearing.
Thank you.
Okay, I just sent you a prompt to unmute. There we go. State your name for the record, please.
Marcus Maurice Wallace.
Okay, thank you. So today is the date and time set for a show cause hearing in this matter. It looks like there was a citation issued to you on March 22nd of this year, 2024, for speeding. 1 to 5 over is what you were cited for. So at this time, you have a balance of $120.
Yes.
Okay, when do you think you can have that paid?
Can you give me a month? I got behind in bills, behind on my car note, rent, cable bill. I got some furniture. I mean, no excuses. I'm just a procrastinator, and it caught up with me. So.
Okay, so okay, then
Yeah.
what I will do first off is suggest that you please prioritize this over your cable bill, perhaps. But I will set you for another show cause hearing that will be September 17th.
Mm-hmm.
So that will be at 9 a.m. over Zoom in front of me. And so long as the balance is less than $120, then you will be in good shape. If the balance is paid in full by September 17th, then that hearing will be canceled. You won't have to come.
Okay.
Okay. So if you don't have any questions, you are free to sign out of Zoom.
I'm free to go.
Yes, you are.
Okay. Have a nice day. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. You too.
All right.
Now calling case numbers 24T00229 as well as 24W001936. These are the Township of Ypsilanti versus Sean Johnson Moore. Can I have appearances for the record, please?
Assistant Public Defender Sonia Chanel on behalf of Mr. Johnson Moore. Sir, unmute and then state your name for the record.
Yes, I'm Sean Johnson Moore.
Thank you very much. Today is the date and time set for an arraignment in the matter ending in 229. Just a moment. Okay, so what I have is a citation. Here it is. Dated June 24th of 2024 that charges that on or about that date you did operate a motor vehicle on Holmes Road at or near Sweet Road with no security, that is with no insurance. So that is a misdemeanor. There's a maximum penalty there of up to 1 year in jail, a minimum $200 fine, maximum $500 fine, or both the jail time and the fine. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. You were also cited as part of the same citation, so the same date, time, and location for having an expired plate. That is a civil infraction. There is no criminal penalty associated with that, no jail time, no probation. So, okay. Did you have a chance to review an advice of rights form?
I did.
Okay. Do you have any questions about your rights?
No, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. And I will note too for Attorney Chenault that it does appear that the okay. Did you get your registration renewed?
I got registration and insurance probably like a week later.
Okay. Oh, that is the registration. Okay, so and I do see that we have that here in the file. So, Attorney Chenault.
Yes, thank you. Yes, we stand muted to the charges and ask for a personal bond to be set in this matter. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so what I am going to do is set you for a pretrial date that will be September 4th, 2024. That will be at 9 a.m. over Zoom before Judge Washington. The township prosecutor will be there on that date, and generally speaking, if everything's been taken care of, which it appears that it has, he'd be willing to make some sort of deal at that point. You can discuss that in more detail with the public defender's office. The court will set a personal recognizance bond in this matter. And as far as the civil infraction portion of the ticket, that will be set for a pre-hearing conference, the same date and time to keep those matters together. So September 4th, 2024 at 9 a.m. over Zoom before Judge Washington.
Got it.
Okay. Thank you. Then
Thank you.
yes, you too, and you are free to sign out. Now calling case number 24W001949. This is the Township of Ypsilanti versus Devon Watson. Can I have appearances for the record, please?
Assistant Public Defender Sonia Chanel on behalf of Mr. Watson. Sir, can you state your full name for the record?
Davon Watson.
Okay, thank you. Today is the date and time set for an arraignment in this matter. What I have is a citation dated June 27th, 2024 that charges that on or about that date on Harris Road and Russell Street, you operated a motor vehicle while your license was suspended, revoked, or denied. That is a misdemeanor with a maximum penalty of up to 93 days in jail, a $500 fine with court costs, or both. Do you understand all that?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you have a chance to review an advice of rights form?
What was that?
Did you have a chance to review an advice of rights form?
No.
Okay. You have the following basic rights. You have the right to remain silent because anything you say can be used against you. You have the right to be presumed innocent beyond a reasonable doubt. You have the right to a trial by judge or by jury, and you have the right to be represented by an attorney during all stages of these court proceedings, that is before, during, and after trial. Do you have any questions about any of those rights?
No, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. Attorney Chenault, do you wish to address the plea and the bond?
Yes, we stand mute and ask for a personal bond at this time. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. So, sir, I am seeing that your license is still suspended. And that appears to be, it says there's a failure to appear in court out of Westland. So are you working on getting that resolved?
Yeah, I actually am because I gotta do a walk-in court for it because I obviously have a warrant for it now, but I have to argue the case that I've never been pulled over by them. Like, never. I don't know if it's a misidentity thing or situation like that, but that's the case.
Okay. Okay. Then, and it does look like you have a bench warrant for failure to appear that issued from them. That's the 18th district. Okay. It looks like you also have a bench warrant out of the 35th district court. That's Canton. And then it looks like you've got a conditional release order out of 14A2. So, okay. Okay. So at this time, the court will set you for a pretrial date that will be October 22nd.
All right.
Okay. So hopefully that should give you enough time to get the other stuff figured out first and get your license reinstated. All right.
Yeah, that'll work.
Okay. So the court will set a personal recognizance bond in this matter. Your next court date again, October 22nd, 2024. That will be at 9 a.m. over Zoom in front of me.
All
Okay.
right. All right.
Okay. Then, if you don't have any questions for the court at this time, you are free to sign out of Zoom.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Now, calling case number 23W004234. This is the Township of Ypsilanti versus Hussein Hijazi. Can I have appearances for the record?
Assistant Public Defender Sonia Chenault on behalf of Mr. Hijazi. Can you unmute and state your full name, sir? You have to unmute.
I just sent the prompt. Okay, sir, you've been sent a prompt to unmute. There we go.
Yes,
Okay, can you state your name for the record, please?
Hussein Hijazi.
Okay. Do you have someone translating for you?
Yes, because I speak English slowly.
Okay. So let us get a translator for you through the court so that they're certified through the court. You get nervous.
Okay.
Is it, can you confirm the language that you speak for me, please?
Okay. Arabic.
Arabic. Okay. Shukran. Okay.
Thank
So give us a moment, please. Now calling case number 15W005318, 15W005998A and B. Those are the Township of Ypsilanti versus Elijah McDonald. Elijah McDonald, can you please unmute and state your name for the record? Elijah McDonald, please unmute and state your name for the record. be getting the translator.
Mhm.
Okay.
Hello?
Yes, I turned your camera off in the hope that you would be able to unmute then. So, today is,
Yeah, I can hear.
state your name for the record.
Elijah Monty McDonald.
Okay. Today's the date and time set for an arraignment in the matters ending in 998B and 318.
All right.
Okay. So, what I am seeing is that a bench warrant issued for your arrest back on May 25th of 2018. I only have 2 of these. What is up with that? Okay. So, and that was for failure to appear for a retrial. Can you give me a balance on those, please?
Yeah.
Attorney Chenault?
Yes, thank you. We stand muted to the charges, ask for a personal bond at this time. We will also ask the court to recall the bench warrant due to his appearance here today. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Okay. So, what I am seeing, it looks like you just owe money in all of these. So, the no proof of insurance ticket, you just have the $45 clearance fee on that.
Yeah, I recently just found that out.
Okay. Like, if you, I don't know at this particular moment if you've got other stuff keeping you suspended, but if you pay that $45 on the no proof of insurance ticket, that will help as far as getting your license unsuspended, okay?
Yes, that's the whole reason why I called to
Okay.
'cause I was trying to get my license back and they was like, well, you have this to pay off in Ypsilanti. So
Okay.
yeah.
So, I mean, it looks like you've got a couple other things going on too. Like, that's not the only thing keeping you suspended. It looks like you've got some stuff out of Jackson that's also keeping you suspended.
Yes.
You know, okay. Okay. But yes, so at the very least, as far as Ypsilanti goes, if you get this $45 paid on the no proof of insurance ticket, that's all you have left, it looks like. So that should get that one thing cleared up for you, at least. Okay. Now, your total balance remaining in everything is $525. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So, I am recalling the bench warrants because of your appearance here today. Okay.
All right.
How are we doing on the translator?
Still says it's
Okay.
queuing.
Okay. So, what I am going to do is set you for another show cause hearing date that will be we'll say, do you think you'll have everything cleared up by the beginning of September?
If not everything, I should have some cleared up.
Okay. So what I will do then is I will set you for a show cause hearing date that will be September 3rd. Okay.
All right.
As I said, the total balance for these 3 things altogether is $525. Okay. So the no proof of insurance, like I said, is just that $45 remaining. So call the 14B district court, or you should be able to pay that online. Okay. If you're just paying the ticket off, you just need the ticket number. Okay.
All right.
Okay. So if you run into any issues, call the court and the clerks can talk you through it. All right. I would say you can also, if you call the court, they can set you up with text message reminders for your court dates. So then you would get a text message on before your next date of September 3rd. All right.
All right.
Okay. So Again, September 3rd, 9 a.m. over Zoom in front of me. And so long as the balance is less than 525, you'll be in good shape. If everything gets paid off before then that hearing will be canceled. You won't have to come.
All right.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Thank you very much. Then you are free to sign out of Zoom.
All right. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. To the person on the device labeled iPhone, can you please unmute and identify yourself?
Eric Davis.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. So today is the date and time set for a show cause hearing in your matters, which it would help if I actually called them first. Those would be 18S00821, 18W0013337A, and 1337B. So can you please state your name for the record again, sir?
My name is Eric Davis.
Okay, thank you very much. So as I just said, today's the date and time set for a show cause hearing in matters, and what I am seeing is that you have a remaining balance of $1,494.
Yes, I made a payment. I had a small hiccup in my payment method, as far as job wise, but I did make another payment, and I did secure some more income to take the remaining balance.
Okay. Okay. Yes, I see, at least in the matter that I actually have in front of me, that we've got a receipt. You made a
60, I believe.
yes, yep, $60 payment on July 31st. Okay. So what I am going to do is this, then I will set you for a new show cause hearing date. That will be October 15th.
Okay.
Okay, so long as the balance continues to go down, then you will be in good shape, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you. And is the service something that you are interested in doing?
What is the services?
So you would be responsible for finding the venue to do the community service, but if that's something that you're willing to do, then if you go to the 14B District Court website, there's a financial statement form that you can fill out.
Okay.
That way I can take that into consideration. And assuming that everything looks good on the financial statement, then if you're approved, you find a place to do community service, and then you submit proof to the court. There's more information in the letter. Okay?
Okay.
Is that something that you're interested in?
Yes, if that'll help get expedite everything, yes, I'm fine with that.
Okay. So I will make a note to look for a financial statement from you. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But otherwise, so long as the balance keeps going down. All right.
All right. Thank you very much.
Okay. Thank you. Then you've got your next court date, October 15th, 2024, 9 a.m. in front of me. As I said, your remaining balance is $1,494. And you're going to go to the 14B District Court website and get me that financial statement so that I can take a look at it. Okay?
Okay.
And so you're aware you have a bench warrant for failure to appear out of the 14A2 District Court that's in downtown Ypsilanti.
No, I didn't know that. I'm dealing with, they told me everything. I had the last meeting that I had with the judge. I had the $1,500 that I had to pay. I had a warrant from what is that, Westland, that I took care of. I got off probation with them.
Okay.
And then the tape told me that I had a warrant for Washtenaw County
yes.
So and when I connected with everybody, I assumed that was rescinded because I made an appearance. I didn't know it was the one on Michigan Ave.
Okay, so yeah, you're going to want to reach out to them. It looks like that issued back in August of 2021.
Okay.
So yeah, that's the 14A2 in downtown Ypsi. Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. And we still don't have a translator. Okay. Well,
Is it?
you
I
are.
missed?
Nope, nope, you're fine. You're free to sign out of Zoom. You've got your next court date, right?
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Bye bye.
Okay. So now calling case number 20S00581. This is the state of Michigan versus Hunter David Range. Can I have appearances for the record, please?
Assistant Public Defender Sonia Chanel on behalf of Mr. Range. Sir, state your full name for the record.
Hunter Range, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. So today is the date and time set for an arraignment in this matter. What I am seeing is, first off, it doesn't look like you were actually arraigned on the original charge.
I'm so confused about what's going on and where these charges are and when they happened.
Well, that's what the today is for, so please give me
Okay. No problem. Sorry.
Okay, that's okay. All right. So what I have is a misdemeanor complaint that charges that on or about October 8th of 2020 at LeMay and Michigan Avenue, you did attempt to commit the following listed offense, and in the attempt did act towards the commission of that offense, but failed in the perpetration or were prevented in the execution thereof. That is to assault, batter, wound, resist, obstruct, oppose, or endanger Kevin Van Dusen, a sheriff or deputy sheriff of the county of Washtenaw that you knew or had reason to know was performing their duties. This is otherwise known as attempting to assault, resist, or obstruct a police officer. Do you understand that charge?
Yes.
Okay, so at this point, that's all the answer I need. I'm just asking if you understand what you're being charged with. So that is a misdemeanor with a maximum penalty of up to 1 year in jail, a $1,000 fine with court costs, or both. Do you understand that potential penalty?
No.
Okay, so for
I have a question.
Okay. The purpose of this hearing is to tell you what you are being charged with and tell you what the potential penalties are. So I understand that these are old. Okay, they're from 2020 at this point. That's something that will be addressed at a later date. The point of the hearing right now is to make sure that you understand what the charges are and what the potential penalties for them are. Okay, this is not me telling you, and now you're going to jail for a year. All right?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't because I was locked up and this wasn't on my record. I had my lawyer take care of everything. I've been in and out of the court system, and this hasn't come up until just now.
Okay. And
I don't remember any of this stuff. And I'm
okay, sir. So at this point, I am going to remind you that you do have the right to remain silent, because anything that you say in court, out loud, or in writing can be used against you. Okay. So you're welcome. Yes. All right. So we'll continue with that in just a moment. But for now, so you are being charged with attempting to assault, resist, or obstruct a police officer. That's a misdemeanor, again, with a maximum penalty of up to a year in jail or a $1,000 fine. So, do you understand all that?
No.
Okay. So, let me reiterate. What I am trying to do is determine whether or not you understand what you're being charged with. I'm not asking you if you agree with it or disagree with it. I'm just asking if you understand it. If you don't, then we're talking about referring you for a competency hearing.
Oh, God. Okay, fine. I understand.
Okay.
Dude.
Okay.
This is insane.
Okay. And I can certainly appreciate that this is frustrating. The charge is alleged to have occurred back in 2020, and it is now 2024.
And it's been dismissed, and I've been in jail, and you guys haven't brought it to my attention, and I've been in
Okay.
court like
So,
10.
sir, okay.
I'm
I
sorry,
do-
I'm not.
I know. I need you to just listen to me so that we get through this. You can speak with the public defender then, okay? But we need to get through the arraignment. All right. So that was the first count, which you've heard. You've said that you understand what it means. Whether or not you understand why it happened, you do in fact understand what it means, right?
Yes.
Okay. Count 2 is charging that you did operate a motor vehicle on LeMay Avenue while your license was suspended, revoked, or denied. So that is a subsequent offense notice because it appears that you were previously convicted of operating while your license was suspended, revoked, or denied on or about April 20th of 2010. So that means that it is still a misdemeanor, but it also has a maximum penalty of up to 1 year in jail, a $1,000 fine with court costs, or both. So, do you understand what all of that means?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, you do have the right to remain silent, as I stated, because anything that you say can be used against you. You have the right to be presumed innocent beyond a reasonable doubt. You have the right to a trial by judge or by jury, and you have the right to be represented during all stages of these court proceedings, that is before, during, and after trial. And that is why the public defender is here. She can represent you at least for the purposes of this arraignment. Okay?
Okay.
Do you have any questions about your rights?
No.
Okay. Attorney Chenault.
Thank you, Your Honor. We stand muted to the charges, ask for a personal bond and for another court hearing to be set in this matter. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Can you explain to me why this is coming up now, and I was in jail for a year in 2022, and I got out and I didn't have any of this, and I just went to court in Saline, and I've been calling and asking, you guys don't have any record of anything, and this has been dismissed, and it's not even. Why is this? I'm just so baffled by you guys. Like, and I have a bench warrant. I've been in bench warrant status for 4 months, and I don't know how. I don't know why. I've been going to my court. I have a bench warrant right now, and I don't know for what.
Okay.
And I dealt with this.
Okay. So first, I'm just gonna ask that you take a deep breath, okay? Because yes, I can understand that this is frustrating because it's popping up after 4 years.
It just happened again. I had something from 2017 that I already dealt with, and now this is happening again. And I don't understand. I have to pay for something from 2017 that I already paid for, and now I'm dealing with something from 2020, and I don't understand. When I'm in jail, my lawyer looks up my charges and what's going on. I don't have this stuff, and now you. Okay. I'm sorry. You're right.
Okay. Okay.
I'm just gonna stop talking.
Okay. I would suggest that you do that. That is why the public defender is here. Okay. Okay. So, as far as this case goes, what I am going to do is set you for a pre-trial in front of the judge. And before that happens, someone from Attorney Chenault's office should reach out to you about this. Okay, are you saying that you're still represented by a private attorney?
No, not anymore. No,
Okay.
no.
Okay, then you're being referred to the public defender's office. Okay, as I said, she's here to help you out, at least for the purposes of this arraignment. Okay.
Thank you.
So, you're welcome. The court is entering that you're standing mute to the charges at this time. There is going to be a pre-trial scheduled for September 12th. That will be September 12th, 2024 at 9 in the morning over Zoom before Judge Washington. Okay. And I can see at this time, there was a $500 bond posted. So The court is just going to continue the bond at this point. So we'll be holding the $500 for now.
But I don't have a warrant.
No, the warrant was canceled. You don't have a warrant out of 14B. I was going to get to, you've got a couple warrants out of other courts, it looks like. Okay, so let me deal with 14B real quick. Okay, so your bond is continued, so we've got that. Due to the nature of the charge as far as the attempted assaulting, resisting, obstructing, I am going to state that you are not to use or possess alcohol, marijuana, or illegal drugs. You're not to leave the state of Michigan without the court's permission. You are not to engage in any sort of assaultive, threatening, harassing, terrorizing, molesting behaviors towards anyone. You are not to engage in any sort of criminal activity whatsoever, and you are to appear for any and all dates set for you by the court. So, as I stated, the next one in this matter being September 12th at 9 a.m. over Zoom.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. Now, so it does look like there were initially a number of arraignments scheduled on this. The first one, it looks like, was scheduled for November 5th of 2020. And then there was another one scheduled in 2022, 2023, and then the bench warrant issued in January of this year because of the failures to appear on the prior court dates. So I'm not sure what happens, or I am
So
not
it was
sure
2020 and then 2022. It was a 2-year jump. Is that, but I get that correctly or no?
It sounds like it more like a 1-year jump because it was the end of 2020 and then the very beginning of January 2022. Okay. So, and again, yeah, the court file is public record. So if you wanted to take a look, you can come to the 14B district court. There is no warrant currently from 14B on this matter because you paid the bond. Okay. Now, I am seeing that you have, it looks like, 3 bench warrants out of the 35th district, which is Canton.
Yes.
Yes. So
For tickets, or does it just not say?
Says failure to appear on all of them. So it looks like it's all related to motor vehicles, one way or another.
Okay.
But it's for failure to appear. So, and those all date May 15th of this year, 2024. So, okay. You've got your next court date for this matter. That's September 12th, 2024. Bond is continued at this time. And Attorney Chenault, someone from your office will be reaching out to him.
Yes, that's correct, Your Honor. Mr. Range, someone from the Public Defender's Office will be reaching out to you prior to your next court hearing to discuss the matter, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
So, and before you go, and keep in mind that we are on YouTube, so all I'm doing is confirming I've got a phone number ending in 7013. Is that still accurate?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. So what I want you to do when you hang up from this is call the 14B district court and update your contact information because it looks like we need a new sheet. Okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Okay.
Thank you for
Thank
your.
you. Well, no, you're welcome. It's, as I said, I can certainly understand being frustrated and freaked out by this. So, just deep breath and we'll see you at your next court date. Okay?
All right.
Thank you. You are free to sign out of Zoom.
Thanks.
Give me just a moment. Can I have the thing?
Again.
9-1, I will be Arabic interpreter today. I'm proud to serve you this formally one of the training and quality. Perfectly.
Do I have to schedule it?
Okay. And Mr. Hijazi, can you turn your camera back on, please?
Yes.
And I am going to mute you for a moment. Okay. To the interpreter, are you able to hear me?
Yes, ma'am, but there is a lot of background noise.
Yes. So this is a Zoom hearing for court, so there will be some background noise. We've called you so that you can translate. Can I have you raise your right hand so that I can swear you in? To the interpreter? Okay. Mr. Hijazi, did you have someone that was available to translate for you? Can you please?
Yes, my wife.
Can you please move over so that I can see her? Okay.
Hello.
Hello. Ordinarily, I would not do this. Okay. But this is for a show cause hearing. It is just about money. So I am going to do this anyway, because apparently we can't get a translator today.
Okay.
So, ma'am, raise your right hand, please.
Mhm.
Do you swear or affirm that you will translate to the best of your ability from English to Arabic and from Arabic to English in these proceedings today?
Yes, I do. I swear.
Okay, thank you. So, this is case number 23W004234, the Township of Ypsilanti versus Hussein Hijazi.
Mhm.
What I have is a citation dated October 26th of 2023
Mhm.
that charges that on or about that date you did operate a motor vehicle and failed to stop for a school bus.
Mhm.
This is a civil infraction. There's no criminal penalty associated with this. Okay, no
Mhm.
jail, probation. All right. And at this time, it is just, you just owe money on it, basically.
Yeah. Can I tell you what happened?
Well, so at this point, the
Mhm.
matter already went into default last year. Okay.
Yeah.
So when the incident happened in October, there were 10 days after the incident
Mhm.
for you to contest what happened. So at
Oh,
this point, hear about the money.
yeah, it's about the money. It's about like we did a payment online, the $50 per month,
Okay.
but we did not receive any email yet, and we contact the court, and they said that they're gonna respond back to us, but we did not receive any response back. Her name is Monica, and yeah, and it's showing like you see where we go to pay the ticket, it's showing as a $0. So that's why like we were like unsure about it. It's showing as $0.00.
Okay. Well, that is strange.
It's
And
called the link is called Ypsilanti.pay something.
okay.
Yeah.
So what I'm showing. Okay, so I can see that a $50 payment was made. I'm not sure why the website let you do that. And so generally you can't pay partial payments online.
Oh.
It took $50, but you still have a balance of $394.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, like yeah, we're willing to pay, but it was not showing on the email or like on the website. That's why like, and it's our first time, his first time like taking a ticket, so we don't know about the payments.
Okay.
So that's why.
And I think every local court does it a little bit differently. So with ours, if you're making smaller payments, then you either have to bring them in or mail them in. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. So I don't know. It's probably showing 0 because the website isn't built to take smaller payments for whatever reason. So it took the $50 and then said, "Great, you're
Yeah.
done." So,
Yeah, that's right.
okay. So yeah, the balance is still $394. And like I said, if you can bring payments in or if you can mail them, that's fine. However you want to do that. But unfortunately, yeah, you can't make smaller payments online because this is apparently.
Also, like it's like in general, like you can't pay a ticket Like,
So if you're paying the whole thing, so it looks like your
Mhm.
original balance on this was $444. So if you had gone in to pay the full amount at once, and that would have been fine. As it is,
Yeah.
it took your $50 and then said
Mhm.
it's not because
oh, we thought like every month we're gonna pay $50. That's why.
so, and that's fine if that's how
Mhm.
you're able to do it. Like the court certainly doesn't have a problem with it, but you're gonna have to either mail them in or bring them in. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, so okay, so what I will do is set you for a show cause hearing date
Mhm.
at the end of November, and we'll see where you're at. Okay. So
Okay, so now like if we want to pay the payment, we have either to mail it or go in person, right?
yes.
Oh, okay. Mhm.
Okay. Okay. So what I will do is set your next court date for November 27th. We're open the 27th? I guess we are. Okay. So November 27th.
Mhm.
I believe that's the day before Thanksgiving. So everyone is aware, and that would be for 1:30 in the afternoon.
Mhm.
Over, so just like this one. Okay.
Okay, but like we have within this range, we have to pay the payment, right? From here until November.
So yeah, if you're able to pay it off in full before that date will be canceled. You won't have to come. But otherwise, just keep making payments on it, and we'll check in to see where you're at that point.
Okay, and one more question, please. And can like for example now do we go to the court and we pay $50? That's fine.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Okay.
Yes. Yeah, you can bring it in. You don't have to do it on a set schedule if you just
Oh,
want
okay.
to. Please believe the court will very happily take your $50.
Okay. Thank you.
Time you want to send it in. Okay.
Thank you so much.
Okay. You're very welcome. Do you have any other questions?
No, that's all. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Mr. Hijazi, yes, as your name is the one on the ticket. Do you have any questions?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Shukran. And you are free to sign out of Zoom.
Have a
Thank
good
you.
day. Bye.
You too. Thank you. 14B District Court is now in session. This is Magistrate Hilary Braley presiding. Now calling case number 22S00870. This is the State of Michigan versus Terry Brown. Appearances for the record, please.
Assistant Public Defender Sonia Chanot on behalf of Mr. Brown. Sir, state your full name for the record.
Thank you very much. So today is the date and time set for an arraignment in this matter. What I am seeing is that a bench warrant issued back on March 11th of this year, and that was because of your failure to appear for a couple of court dates. So, and that is in violation of your probation. So, Attorney Chanel.
Thank you, Your Honor. We stand muted to the charges. Regarding bond, I did have the opportunity to speak with Mr. Brown today. He expressed, Your Honor, that he did not receive any type of notice to appear for the court hearings that you just stated. I would like the court to know that my client is currently homeless and he is unemployed at this time. He is seeking stable housing and employment. At this time, we are asking for a personal bond. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. So at this time, the court will schedule the hearing on the violation of probation. That will be September 23rd, 2024. That will be at 10 in the morning. That will be over Zoom before Judge Washington. Okay. You should get paperwork, but if you don't, September 23rd, okay, that's a Monday. If you don't remember, you can contact the Washtenaw County Public Defender's Office. You can also reach out to the 14B District Court, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Now, so And Attorney Chenault, I see you sent in the CA form, so somebody from the Public Defender's Office will be there for the VOP hearing?
Yes.
Okay. At this time, the court will set a personal recognizance bond in this matter. It is going to be a $10,000 personal recognizance bond. So that means you're not paying anything to get out. You're basically promising to appear for your next court date. But your recent track record for that has not been great. So if you miss the next court date, your bond will start at $10,000. Okay, thank you. And you are still to comply with all of the terms of your probation in the meantime, okay? And if you have any questions about that, I'm assuming someone from the Public Defender's Office can talk to you about it, but also you can reach out to your probation officer, okay? Okay. Attorney Chenault, do you have anything else?
No, nothing further.
Okay, thank you. Then, sir, if you don't have any questions for the court at this time, you are free to go to the door and tell the jail that you are finished. And good morning. Can I have your name, please?
Tatiana Taj.
Thank you. Now calling case number 19S00273. This is the State of Michigan versus Tatiana Taj. Can I have appearances for the record, please?
Assistant Public Defender Sonia Chenault on behalf of Ms. Taj. Ma'am, state your full name for the record.
Tatiana Taj.
Okay, thank you. Today is the date and time set for an arraignment in this matter. What I am seeing is that there is a community corrections bond violation. I have a bond violation report dated July 22nd, 2024 that alleges that on June 26th at 10:51 p.m., a tamper was detected by the scram bracelet that lasted until July 27th at 1:08 p.m. It was about 14 hours in duration, and alcohol was detected during the time of the tamper. So, Attorney Chenault.
Thank you, Your Honor. We stand muted to the charges and regarding bond. I did speak with my client regarding this matter. I would like the court to note that she is 24 years old. She is gainfully employed at J Shop. My client expressed being unsure about the reason for the violation. So thank you for the clarity. She did explain, having court yesterday, she wasn't made aware of the violation by her attorney or court staff. She explained going to community corrections once a week for them to check her scram tether in compliance with court orders. Your Honor, there are no active cases, so we are asking for a personal bond. Thank you.
Okay. So at this time, the court is going to keep the date for your next hearing as August 19th. That will be a bond violation and pre-trial, so that will be at 10 in the morning now as opposed to 9 a.m. But it is the same date. That is what? Not next Monday. 2 Mondays from now. Okay? Okay. All of your bond conditions are remaining in place. Okay, you are to continue, you still have the scram tether, presumably. Yes. So you're to continue to report to community corrections. Everything that was ordered previously is still in place. That is not changing. And the $10,000 10% bond is being reinstated. That's that surety bond that was posted already. Okay. It's not a PR, but basically that still means that you should be able to get out because the bond was already posted. Okay. Okay. So, Attorney Chenault, do you have anything else?
No, nothing further. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Then, if you don't have any questions, Ms. Taj, we will see you back on August 19th. Ticket that has a warrant. So we'll get this taken care of. You may be back in front of me tomorrow, depending on what happens with this other thing. So, okay. 14B District Court is now in session. This is Magistrate Hilary Braley presiding. Now calling case numbers 21W003133 and 21W000435. These are the Township of Ypsilanti versus Maurice Patterson. Can I have appearances for the record, please?
Assistant Public Defender Sonia Chanel on behalf of Mr. Patterson. Sir, state your full name for the record.
Maurice Patterson.
Okay, thank you. So today is the date and time set for an arraignment in the matter ending in 133. Okay. So it does look like you were arraigned on that back in 2022, if I'm reading this correctly. And it was.
I believe so.
Yeah, it's a citation for driving while license suspended. So you were set for a pre-trial back in 2022. It looks like a bench warrant issued back in 2022 for failure to appear for a pre-trial. Then there were a number of adjournments. And then a bench warrant issued again back on July 7th of last year, again for failure to appear for a pre-trial. So is what brings us here today. Okay. Or at least one of the things that potentially brings us here today. So again, this is a citation for driving while license suspended. I'm seeing that your license is still expired.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm not actually. It doesn't look like you've actually been sentenced on this yet. So presumably you're due for another pretrial on this one. Okay. Okay. So do you have any idea what's going on as far as how long you're going to be in? Or Attorney Chenault?
I'm sorry, say it again. I'm having a hard time hearing you.
Okay, Attorney Chenault, I'm going to have you address the plea and the bond, and if you know if there's anything keeping him in, that would be helpful.
Yes, thank you, Your Honor. Well, we stand muted to the charges, and regarding bond, my client explained that his driver's permit was previously expired. He never took his driver's test to get his driver's license because he was focused on getting off parole at that time. He did explain that he plans on working on getting his driver's license. I don't believe there are any holds at this time. However, he does need to be arraigned, it looks like, on another matter, Your Honor. So we would ask for a personal bond in this matter, but however, I'm not sure. I'll leave that to the court.
Okay. So at this time, the court is going to set a pretrial date of, say, November 26th. I take it it's raining again.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Okay. So that will be November 26th at 9 a.m. in front of me. So if you have the chance to get things resolved with your license between now and then we should have the opportunity to get that resolved for you on that court date, okay? This matter ending in 435 was a civil infraction ticket for speeding, so there's no criminal penalty or anything associated with that. I'm going to set another show cause hearing date on that for the same date and time, so November 26th at 9 a.m. So the court can go two ways on this, because like I said, there's something else I think going on. I don't know if you're going to be in there for a while or not. I can either set a personal recognizance bond in this matter, or I could do a low cash bond. So $500, 10%. So it would be $50 to post. So, Attorney Chenault.
Oh, well, Your Honor, I will ask for a personal bond in this matter, even though I know we're still pending another charge, but I would ask for a personal bond for my client.
Okay, so then that is what we will do, personal recognizance bond in this matter.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. So, Mr. Patterson, that is all that I have for you at the moment. If you don't have any questions for the court at this time, you are free to go to the door and tell them that you are finished.
All right. Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. And thank you for your patience.
Oh, yeah, no problem. Y'all both have a nice morning.
Thank you. Thank you.